Welcome to my Marvel Snap video. It is the night that the Peak has stopped being a featured location. So that means I get to play the deck I've been wanting to play for a couple of days, but haven't because the Peak actually just completely bricks our hand most matches, and we are unable to play any of our cards. So I was waiting until the featured location changed. We did recently unlock Captain Marvel in the collection log, replacing Vision in the list, serving very much the same purpose as Vision, moving the last turn, or in Captain Marvel's case, the final action, and ensuring us that we can win the game regardless of where we push our power on the final turn. So, very standard, straightforward game plan. We have Lady Sif in here to discard one of our bigger cards, like Red Skull, Doctor Doom, Magneto, Giganto, Infinite, Swordmaster, also under the same vein of Lady Sif, just with a little more power and a little less control. Sometimes he'll be able to hit our Jubilee, our Sandman, our Ghost Rider, and there's not much we can do about that. And without an Invisible Woman, a Hell Cow seems a little less than ideal in this deck. We are missing Ramp, so no Wave, no Electro, no Psylocke. And when we do unlock those cards in the collection log, I will definitely slot them in. More than likely taking out one of the 6-drops, maybe like taking out Giganto or Doctor Doom or Red Skull. Either way, we have Jubilee here to obviously pull out one of these big boys. Sandman to limit each player to, one card per turn. He's more of a defensive choice to stop Mr. Negative decks that have been so rampant on ladder. Ghost Rider's here to pull back one of the cards that Lady Sif or Swordmaster discarded. It's not very consistent, just because we only have 2 discard cards in the deck, and with that in mind, Ghost Rider sometimes just not do anything most of the game. But if we do manage to Lady Sif our Infinite or a Giganto, it is essentially a 4-mana 17 to 23. It's a really strong play if we manage to get the combo off. If not, Ghost Rider can seem a little lackluster. Hell is there to bring back any cards that we discard through Lady Sif and Swordmaster. Maybe I want to slot in a Black Cat, just to guarantee he'll hit something. But that does interfere with Ghost Rider and his ability to pull out one of the bigger cards. If Black Cat gets discarded, then she has a chance of being pulled out with Ghost Rider rather than our stronger cards. And we're going to jump into the games right after we collect some of these rewards in the shop. We get the 50 credits, and what variants did we get today? Oh wow, that's a cool one. Wow, that's also very cool. Mojo less cool. Medusa and Enchantress. She seems more of a lady, kind of a mythical lady in this one. The dragons and the fairies. But we are going to pick up this Deadpool variant. It's just Deadpool running on Young Cat, and there we go. We play Deadpool in our Destroyer deck most of the time. We combo Deadpool by using a beast on him, forcing him to be a 0 cost, and then we can play him each turn alongside of Deathlock or Killmonger. You can even drop Deadpool into Hulkbuster in the same lane on turn 3. If we Deadpool turn 1, Beast turn 2. But why am I talking about that? We are playing this big energy deck. Let's get into our first match. So our first opponent is Ironhide. He is using the Black Bolt avatar. And the first location to flip Monster Metropolis. Okay, not a bad choice. Okay, so again, just nothing we can do. Pass. It does hit our Ghost Rider. Not much choice where it can go. We are probably going to pass this next turn, obviously. There's a Goose there, and that can limit our plays to Kunlun now. We can match it up with a Swordmaster. We do have 1, 2, 3 good hits and 2 bad hits. If we do get Infinite or Doctor Doom, that'd be really strong right now. We do play Swordmaster to the right. That way we can match power and get something there besides just being blocked by Goose. They are playing Storm to Murder World, which isn't too bad, especially if we can get a Doctor Doom discounted like that. And we can get 5 power here if we wanted to. We are going to Jubilee the middle location. And pull out, hopefully, Giganto, maybe Sandman. We'll see. So they Brood. They are playing a Cerebro 2 deck. They hit our Lady Sif, which is honestly pretty good. We don't want this Lady Sif. We pulled Captain Marvel. We are just going to probably just Ghost Rider. That way we can push power to all these locations. We can't really disrupt the Cerebro combo that's going to come down on turn 6. Okay, so they draw one of our cards and play a Korg. We play our Doctor Doom, getting 5 power, flood location, and winning all of these, but
victory.
Didn't we have Red Skull, and then it would have messed up Cerebro? Or they might have retreated because they didn't draw like a Mystique. That's fine. We will take our 2 cubes and jump straight into the next match. So real quick, I'm just going to wipe my camera. It seems to be a little bit foggy for whatever reason. I got this microfiber cloth I use for my glasses. Excuse me. Yeah, that looks better. Okay. So nothing to do on turn 1. As obvious, we can only play things turn... I'm honestly thinking about replacing Lady Sif for... Colleen Wing. It's another 2-drop that drops your lowest cost card, which could sometimes be Scorpion. Sorry. So could sometimes be Swordmaster, not Scorpion. Scorpion drop down and Kiln. We are going to play Swordmaster, hoping to discard one of these bigger cards to pull a Ghost Rider next turn. Polaris, and we discard Red Skull into what else? Oh, okay. So that doesn't work. That is not a Sinister London. That is Cloning Vets. Why do I keep forgetting that? Ghost Rider here is going to... I forgot what we discarded. What do we discard? Something good. They play Zatu and Kingpin over to the middle location. We Ghost Rider and pull back our Red Skull. Yeah, that's right. We are going to win Kiln pretty well. And we are going to Jubilee Hell's Kitchen to pull out... Honestly, it's not a bad choice of options here. We got the Infinite, we got Sandman, or Lady Sif is an option. No, Lady Sif's in hand. So Jubilee can pull Sandman, Infinite, Giganto, or Hela. So 2 bad options, 2 good options, 50-50. They pull an Arrow, and we Jubilee the Infinite. Okay. Kind of a weird play. If they Magneto, that's 3 and 4 drops here. I could, however, just Dr. Doom here, or I could Captain Marvel. I think Dr. Doom's going to be the better option to prevent any kind of movement-based plays here. We pull over to 31, meaning they would need 17 additional power to this location. They retreat, and we get our cube for the match. Nice. Alright, rank 51, climbing up. So, our opponent this time is Crab, playing a Ronin avatar, and we trigger into Kamar Taj. That's not a bad location for us. It isn't the greatest. Yondu did hit some pretty low rolls for himself. We hit the higher... he hits what? Swordmaster and a Sandman, right? That's what he pulled? If we can get a Lady Sif on Kamar Taj, that'd be great, please.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
What a jerk. Okay, so we Lady Sif into Hela, unfortunately, and the Infinite. Okay, and we get the Magneto play, pulling Spider-Man to the left. Okay, so we are just going to skip this turn. They Professor X, and we go ahead and Ghost Rider and win? Right? Because it's either going to pull Hela, which pulls Infinite, or it's going to pull Infinite. So I'm going to snap and end the turn there. I am almost certainly going to retreat. So we get the Hela, which gets the Infinite. Okay. I'm a little confused on why we got... Oh, two leader plays brought out two Ghost Riders. However, Ghost Rider didn't do anything for them, and we won based off of that. Spoiler is our opponent. They are playing the Cerebro deck. A Cerebro Avatar. We don't know what kind of deck they're playing yet. We pull into the hub, the first location, and draw a debris. So Lady Sif isn't the greatest right now, just because she will absolutely just discard Hela 100% of the time. We can Swordmaster, which is why he's here. It allows us to play some cards to locations without a strong chance of discarding our Hela. This has a 50-50 of pulling the Infinite or Hela. This has a chance of just getting Hela or Jubilee. I'm gonna go with Swordmaster to middle. Or Swordmaster to right. I want to challenge up Domino right here. They lockjaw the hub. Awesome. We hit the Infinite with our dang, I can't talk right now. We hit the Infinite with our Swordmaster, allowing Hela on turn 6 to bring him back. If we pull another 6-drop, we can go ahead and Lady Sif them as well. We are going to Ghost Rider. Actually, we're going to Sandman to prevent a lot of cards from being played here. We want him to be limited in what he can do. We do have a 23 power play next turn, and I believe that's what we're going to do. Okay, so I think that was the right play with our Sandman. They Thor. That's not a terrible play for us because, well, quite simply, we are going to keep Doombot here, leaving leave the Doombot there, move Swordmaster to New York, move Doombot to New York as well. It pushes, what is that, 17 power there, and then we can go ahead and do a 23 power play here. We don't want a Hela, as this will only be 7 to the left. I want to put as much power as I can. Why am I gonna do that over in the hub? Why not just do it over in Onslaught Citadel, since they only have a Domino and not a Lockjaw? Okay, I think that's better. Okay, so once again, we just drop one card, and thanks to the that's the second time that happened. That's funny. Okay, so they double leader and pull 2 Ghost Riders into their hand, the right location, and didn't win them the game that time. I think Sandmanding on turn 4 was a very restrictive play and allowed us to win the game off the back. Gore is our opponent today. How you doing, Gore? First location to be revealed is nowhere. On reveal, effects do not happen at the location. You can't play a Jubilee there at all. We don't want to hit a Dr. Doom there to that location. Red Skull is not that bad to the middle location. That's 20 power. And if they plan it as landed as well, they most likely are going to want to just put... Oh, that's not bad for us. Ooh. So just infinite, right? Yeah, just infinite. That is a great turn. Okay. Okay, so they do give us a... Wow. We have 9 to the location. We are going to Jubilee the Pegasus lane. And hope we pull... there's not a lot of good options here. Okay, a Sandman. Preventing them from playing anything. They are at 6 energy. We are going to play our Red Skull to the middle. Yeah. Well, Red Skull, and then probably Magneto to the right. So we Red Skull, and they Professor X. They retreat off of that flank, and we get our free Q. Nice. Okay, almost to 52. Pretty close. Nice. So Naut is our opponent. Or is that like Nautilus? Right? But there's no L between in Nautilus between the U and the U and the T. They do just snap to this location. I am not sure what they have in mind. But they do play a Sunspot there. It's a little worrying. Not too bad, since we can Dr. Doom on the final turn and push more power there if we need to. Okay, so between the options of Swordmaster and Lady Sif, Lady Sif wins out right now, just because Giganto and Infinite are really good discards. And they are going to Sentinel and Collector the field location and Hooding the Vault location. We discard our Infinite, and maybe we can draw a... Nope. I was hoping we might be able to draw a I can't think of the card. Why can't I think of the card? The Ghost Rider. I was thinking of Hellraiser for some reason. Like, why? It's not Hellraiser. So again, it looks like they want to play a lot of cards. With Hood there, with the Sentinel. We're going to stop that. And, yep, especially with Mundo right there. They definitely want to be playing more than one card. We are going to Captain Marvel here. Yeah. Or, actually, we can Swordmaster and give Hela some more, sure. I'll snap on you, dude. He's emoting pretty well. He does Hobgoblin. And we Swordmaster into our Hela, unfortunately. Dr. Doom is going to push a lot of power to all 3 locations. Not enough to push us over, but over in the Vault and in Atlantis we will get 10. And hopefully push up over there. If we Magneto instead, we, what do we do? Magneto's not going to pull to do enough. So I think Dr. Doom is just the way to go. We get 10 power here, and then 4 there. I don't think we got this. I think they got 3 cubes, but we'll see. So they, Madness, Devil Dino, and we play Dang. So they pull up just 2 over Kiln, getting the cubes. They almost got it. Good job, not. That was pretty close. But if I would have Magnetoed instead, I would have, let's see, 17 there, right? Because that would have just been the only card. Hood would have been the -2, which would have beat our, -1 right there. Moon Girl would have been 4. This would have been 15 plus 4, that's 19. Versus our 17. They would have won. No. Yeah, there was no way we could have came up above there, but either way, let's go ahead and get into the next match. We lose some cubes, we gain some cubes. All part of the process. To the viewers in chat, thank you very much for joining me. How's your night going? How are you doing? You guys play Marvel Snap, or are you guys just watching for some fun? So we did discard the Hela last game, which was honestly our biggest issue of that game. I think we really would have won if we got the Hela. If we didn't discard Hela, we would have discarded Giganto, or maybe Magneto instead. They are playing a move deck, which I haven't seen in a while. They played to the wrong location. With Bifrost, they should have played to the left right here. I mean, what are they gonna do? Are they going to cloak right here? If they cloak here, that just brings cloak down to, let's Grand Central here instead. Hopefully we will get our Giganto or Infinite and not our Hela, Ghost Rider, or Jubilee. Not looking great though. We Swordmaster of the Jubilee. Honestly, a terrible play. But we can Ghost Rider. We are going to Sandman. I think that's a better option, just to limit them as much as they want to. We can Ghost Rider next turn. To bring back the Jubilee and hit hopefully something big in our deck. Okay, we are going to Ghost Rider, bring back Jubilee. Jubilee hits something, so we want to play Ghost Rider somewhere a little less dangerous then, because we don't want to let you Gia and pull out a rock. So Iron Man, the right location. We're going to go ahead and surrender that location. We don't need it. It's fine. We get Jubilee, and Jubilee pulls out our Lady Sif. Discards our Hela, unfortunately. 1 out of 3 chances. Pretty bad. We are going to come up 26 over to the right, and I think we just Captain Marvel, right? Because this is going to tie us, but if they push power... Oh, so they retreated and we get our win. Luckily, I wasn't too confident about that play, and I think the Sandman really gave us the win right there. Keebs is our opponent. He is playing Adam Warlock Avatar. Our first location to pull is Kiln. That's not too bad. We do have a Captain Marvel. Lady Sif will hit Captain Marvel most likely. Pardon me. They blade the Giganta. That's pretty good for them. Yeah, it's really good for them. Yeah, man. Yeah, they're just oranges. That's fine. Ooh. So we do hit quite a bit of power, energy here. We are going to Swordmaster into Jubilee right here and try to fill up this location before it gets locked out next turn. Hopefully the the Swordmaster will hit. I'm not sure. Either way, I think that's a good play. A Doctor Doom Crimson Cosmos, sending 15 power to split out between 3 locations evenly. Okay, we got the 50-50 here on Lady Sif between Hela and Doctor Doom, and we're just gonna roll the dice on that one. Because turn 5, we don't have much choice into playing a Captain Marvel. We discard our Doctor Doom, so that is a great choice for us. Captain Marvel, we go ahead and snap and end our turn. Next turn, I am obviously going to Hela. Hela is going to bring back... what is Hela going to bring back? Brings back either Doctor Doom or what's his face? Ghost Rider and then Doctor Doom. So this is the best play we have. Okay, Doctor Doom, Hela, and they pull out a okay. So we lose that one. They Hellcow and Hela somehow. I don't know. Either way, let's continue on. I must have just spaced out and missed that play. So Derek is our opponent. How you doing, Derek? Our first location to flip is Titan. So that does help us out quite a bit. We do have like 4 6-drops. It could help us if we get an Elysium or they play a wave. That could really help. So we get 2 Infinites in hand, not in hand, but in our play that we potentially have access to. The Angela of the left location, and the right location flips out to be Project Pegasus. giving us enough power to play the Infinite over to Titan. I just want to say I win this location. There's not much you can do about it. We do draw the rock, which is questionable. I mean, if we discard the rock, it's not the best. It's not the worst choice, but it's definitely not the greatest. So the Carnage the middle location, Daredevil the left, and Khazar to bring Korg up one more power. We Sandman. We discard our Sandman through Swordmaster. We can't play anything, so we're just gonna hit this rock so we don't accidentally discard it. They Green Goblin Titan, which was a little confusing. They are not probably going to bring enough cards up over there. We're just gonna Jubilee left. We'll pull out something, and they can't like Hobgoblin this location. Okay, so we into another Infinite.
Wind, aid my hand.
And Iceman, which only can hit those two. Our final turn, we don't discard anyone except for what's his face, Sandman. So we will go ahead and Magneto? No. Red Skull? Maybe. Bring it possibly up to 8. I don't think they're gonna have that many cards for that location. We're just gonna Magneto here. That's probably the best we're gonna do. Okay. So Magneto's full, face Scorpion, and what? 4 drop to 8. Oh, it's an Nightcrawler. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Oh. Hey JRWWW, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. And thank you for joining me in chat. How are you doing today? How are you doing tonight? I mean, do you play Marvel Snap? Do you have an account? Or you just like watching? Either way, let's continue on with the matches. But either way, we are going to just queue into Cosmic Tugboat. That's a cute name. I like that one. Cosmic Tugboat. Choo choo. Sakaar into a Jubilee. They get a Medusa. And it feels like they're playing a bot. That was not the best for us. There could have been a lot of other options that would have been better. But we got what we got. And that's all we got. Alright, so Sokovia. Discarding our Magneto. Not too bad. We can pull him back with Hela if we need to. We do skip our turn. Our turn 3. They Yondu our Sandman, which is honestly not too bad. If we don't pull in this Korg, they essentially just thinned out our deck a little bit. And by core, I mean core drop. So they Thor the left location and shuffle in a Thor's hammer. What are we gonna do here? We're gonna go ahead and Captain Marvel to the left side into Sakaar. Now, what do I do? I want to hell this side. Because if it Magneto's middle, that's enough power. If it doesn't, it's not going to be enough. Okay, I guess it's good enough then. Oh, hi, Cosmic Topo. Nice to see you again, my man. What were you playing last time? I forgot. You kind of just gave up pretty quickly. Kunlun flips first and Atlantis flips second. We are going to Swordmaster on 3 and hopefully hit our Doctor Doom / Giganto. We don't want to hit our Jubilee. Captain Marvel ain't bad either, but we are going to Lady Sif instead to ensure the Giganto Doctor Doom discard.
Face the might of Asgard.
Oh, Lady Sif discards Giganto. That's not bad. For Monster Island, we I'm sorry. The third location flips out to be Monster Island. We will play a Jubilee over to that location. And probably Swordmaster on 5. They do have a 13 power Medusa in the middle. That's not bad because we pull a Jubilee over to right. Okay, so what? Giganto, right? Over to left. And that's a what? A 17 power play to left. I think that's gonna be enough. So they do get their Thor's hammer. We will have to calculate. Oh, no.
To me.
They do have. I think just this, right? That's 5. That's gonna be 10. That's not gonna be enough right there. How about we Magneto instead and pull over Thor? That way we are more likely to win Kunlun and definitely gonna win Monster Island. I think we got this. We're gonna snap up to that and hope we get our 2 cubes. Or maybe. Okay. He didn't want to risk it for the biscuit. And we get our win. We have Kutu first as our opponent. And the first location to flip is Danger Room. Not too great for us. However, we do get the Lady Sif Infinite Ghost Rider combo. So we can put at least 20 power here. Nidavellir flips second. We don't have anything to do on turn 2. Thank you for the Lady Sif nerf. But otherwise, we just pass. I really want a Psylocke. If I had a Psylocke, I'd have something to do on 2. They do play a Lechugia. Lechugia flips as the last location, limiting our play space just a little bit. Not too much though. We can Doctor Doom over into Lechugia and the Danger Room and guarantee 5 power to those locations, where otherwise We don't want the power there. Okay, as stated, I want to get the 20 power into Danger Room as it is. If we can get 23, even better. Okay, so they Moodling and Demon and... oh, they're playing a Patriot deck, right? So just 20 power. Yeah, they're playing a Patriot deck. We can Jubilee here. It has a chance of pulling out Dr. Doom. Has a chance of pulling out Hela. Has a chance of pulling out Red Skull. Red Skull is obviously the worst option here. Oh no, Red Skull's in hand. Never mind. We're gonna let him have Lechugia. That's fine. With Jubilee getting the boost from Nidavellir, I think we'll have enough power in this location. They do Marvel, and I expect they're going to Mystique. Okay, so they Mystique here, right? They get 5 and then 9 power there, so that's 32 there that I need to come up above. I think just Captain Marvel. If they do Mystique, that's 1, 2, 3, that's 20. Mystique and what? Another 3-drop. A 3-drop wouldn't come up above 9 power right here. So I think that's it. Wasn't expecting the onslaught. I should have seen that coming. If we would have played the Magneto there, we would have won the game. But I don't know what I was thinking during that. I was thinking maybe if they did come up above their power that they needed. Either way. What was I thinking there? I'm not sure. It's late. That's what I was thinking. It's late. My brain is not at 100% capacity. I wake up at 6 a.m. every morning to get my son ready for daycare. So, he's not in daycare anymore. My son ready for school, and gotta get the lunch ready, gotta get the stream ready. I've been busy this last month, and streaming takes up a lot of time. Rendering each video takes like an hour to 2 hours each. So, first location to flip was the Big House, second was Fist Tower, and we are facing Mulatto. Sorry for the quick rundown, I just was talking, got lost in thought. So we do get the Swordmaster Ghost Rider combo we want. However, if it hits that rock, that's a terrible play. Please don't hit the rock. Please don't hit the rock. Just don't hit the rock. It's the second worst option. And I pull another rock. Rock into rock. I'll rock you, and I'll rock you. There we go. Double rocks. Has anyone ever seen a play that good? I don't think so. Jubilee into the middle location. I'm not sure where we're gonna get. A snap, and honestly, it's not looking good for us. I'm just gonna go ahead and retreat off that, give them their cube. They earned it. No big deal. On to the next one. So our opponent this time is Serene. And with the first location to flip being nowhere. We don't want to put Lady Sif there, obviously. We want to activate her ability and discard Magneto, hopefully. Or Infinite. Magneto or Infinite. Good. So the Avengers compound flips third. We want to go ahead and play to the sewer system. Right? Yeah. And then play Sandman on turn 4 to limit their plays. We discard our Magneto. That's not a bad, that is not a bad, hit for us to discard. We are going to put our Sandman into nowhere to protect him from a Cosmo, to protect him from a Enchantress or a Rogue. And they Jubilee the location to pull out a Cosmo. That's not bad for them. All cards must be played there, so we are going to just Captain Marvel the location. That's fine. They blew Marvel and bring themselves up to 11. Did we? I did.
Opponent snapped.
No, why am I doing that there? That's so bad. Giganto, right? Because this is gonna swap over here. That's 5 power, that's 8. They'd have to come up 6. 7 power here. While pushing power over here. They know that. So I'm gonna okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I Hela, right? I Hela, and then Giganto hits here. They play something here. Captain Marvel flies here, creating a 7 cost card. Okay, so it's either Hela to middle or Giganto to the left. I can't really decide off of this. Giganto to the left is just going to be more consistent. I think the Captain Marvel to the middle is going to be the better play. Absolutely. We do pull up above them. Perfect.
Victory.
To the viewers in the chat, thank you very much for joining me. I appreciate your time. However, we are winding down on the stream, with this being the last game of the stream / video. So enjoy. Hopefully we'll pull a Psylocke by the next time I want to play this deck. Maybe a wave. But either way, we need something to ramp. Electro would be nice as well. But obviously I want to get a wave or a Psylocke. I joined during the Thor expansion, or the Thor season pass. I just missed the wave season, so I wasn't able to get it. Which is honestly the dumbest way to release cards. Like, the worst way to release cards. Like, you're gonna release any cards that require a significant time investment, like, into your progression to even have a chance to get. Or you can pay the company $10 and have it months earlier. Like, what were they thinking? That's ridiculous. So, Lady Sif into Nidavellir. We are going to discard some pretty good options here for us. None of them being Hela for the first time. They do Electro. I don't expect them to Viper their Electro, since they played it to the Sunspot location as well. We do discard our Giganto, helping out our Hela on turn 6. And They play a wave. That is really good for us. Oh man. Oh man. What do I do? Here or here, here or there. Let's put them into Hellfire Club. They don't have any power into Hellfire Club, and with just numbers, we can win Nidavellir. They play a Giganto, and we countered them with our Infinite. Sorry, Infinite beats Giganto. You should know this. We Hella the right location. We already have enough power here. And what are we going to get? A Giganto? Right? So that's 14 power. 14 power here wins. 14 power here definitely wins. And 14 power here maybe wins. So what? I do this and then hope it hits here or here. Because 14 would come over here. 14 would definitely come over here. And I think that's going to be enough. Right? I think so. So they need a Nidavellir. And we've gone to the right side. And Hella. And unfortunately, discard decks really benefit when the big decks or Hella decks discard benefit from leader. Seeing as last play, I usually one play is just a Hella or a Ghost Rider, and that's only a 6 and 3 cost cards respectively. But that is going to do it for this video / stream. We gained a little bit of progress over the last one. The big deck energy is very strong, even without the ramp aspects of Wave or Psylocke. However, with those cards, it is really going to boost the power of this deck. Maybe a Invisible Woman as well, and we would slot in a Hellcow afterwards. But other than that, thank you very much for joining me in this video. Stay tuned for more videos of Marvel Snap, of God of War, of Ring Fit Adventure, of Slime Rancher 2. I have a lot of very different variety of games, very different variety of games I play on my channel. And go ahead and leave me a follow if you want to get some notifications when I go live. Other than that, I hope everyone has a great rest of your night. Thank you very much for joining me, and until next time, thanks. Bye.